The Wehrmacht fielded dozens of machines in World War II, from the legendary Tigers and Panthers to fast recon cars and heavy tank destroyers. This video breaks down every important vehicle they put on the battlefield.
The Panzer I. It started here. Designed in secret to bypass the Treaty of Versailles, this was never meant to fight other tanks. It was a training tool for new crews. With paper-thin armor and only 2 machine guns, it was powerless against enemy armor. Yet it led the charge into Poland simply because Germany had nothing else. The Panzer II, a significant step up, but still a lightweight. This tank introduced a 20mm autocannon, giving it the bite to shred infantry and trucks. It was the hero of the Blitzkrieg in France, using speed to encircle slower enemies. However, by 1941, it was hopelessly outclassed and retired from the front lines. The Panzer XXXVIII, a captured prize. Built in Czechoslovakia, this tank was actually better than the German designs of the time. It was mechanically reliable and tough. The Germans loved it so much that even after the tank was obsolete, they kept the chassis production running to build tank destroyers until the very end of the war. The Panzer III, Germany's intended tank killer. This machine set the standard for modern tank layouts, with a 3-man turret allowing for superior teamwork. It dominated the deserts of North Africa, but on the Eastern Front, its 50mm gun bounced harmlessly off Soviet armor. It was soon repurposed into an infantry support role. The Panzer IV, the only German tank to fight from the first day of the war to the last. It was the spine of the Panzer divisions. Unlike the Panzer III, the IV could be upgraded with a massive long-barreled 75mm gun. It wasn't the strongest or the fastest, but it was the most dependable soldier in the German army. The Panther, a direct response to the Russian T-34. Many experts rank this as the finest medium tank of the entire war. It combined excellent speed, deadly firepower, and sloped armor that deflected incoming shells. However, it was rushed into production, and early models often caught fire before even reaching the battlefield. The Tiger I, the symbol of German power. This was a breakthrough tank designed to punch through enemy lines and absorb hits. Its square, thick armor made it nearly invincible in 1943. Its 88mm gun could kill a Sherman tank from 2,000 meters away. It was a terrifying psychological weapon, but a logistical nightmare to maintain. The King Tiger. If the Tiger I was a hammer, this was a sledgehammer. Weighing nearly 70 tons, it carried the most powerful anti-tank gun of the war. Its sloped front armor was never penetrated in combat, but it was too big for its own good, destroying bridges, drinking fuel, and becoming an easy target for Allied aircraft. The Stug III. It wasn't flashy like the Tiger, but it was Germany's true workhorse. By removing the turret, engineers could mount a bigger gun on a smaller, cheaper chassis. With its low profile, it was nearly invisible in an ambush. Statistically, this vehicle destroyed more Allied tanks than any other German vehicle in the war. The Jagdpanther, a beautiful marriage of speed and firepower. Built on the Panther chassis, it carried the Tiger II's massive 88mm gun. It had the sloped armor to bounce shells and the engine power to relocate quickly. Many historians call this the best tank destroyer design of World War II. The Jagdtiger. This was a mobile bunker. It was the heaviest armored fighting vehicle to ever see active service. Its 128mm cannon could tear through a house and the tank hiding behind it. But it was slow, mechanically fragile, and essentially a sitting duck for brave infantry or airplanes. The Maus. The ultimate expression of Hitler's obsession with size. Weighing a mind-bending 188 tons, it was heavier than a modern Boeing 747. It carried a 128mm main gun and a 75mm secondary gun. But it was a failure. It sank into soft ground, broke bridges, and consumed fuel Germany didn't have. It was a terrifying engineering marvel that never fired a shot in anger. German engineering created the most powerful individual machines of the war, from the dependable Panzer IV to the invincible King Tiger. But World War II wasn't won by the best tanks, it was won by the most tanks. While Germany built complex giants like the Maus, the Allies built thousands of simple machines that overwhelmed them. In the end, the German giants were defeated not by better armor, but by simple arithmetic.